Okay, dear dude, notice a chill in the air? It could just be the approach of winter, or could it be the tinkle of a dark specter, here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Awesome. Okay. But yeah, so poor Shell spent a lot of time not going into, like, bars or drinking with us, which, I mean, honestly didn't matter that much. But, if you've never been to Croatia, or, like, most Slavic countries, most, like, beer and liquor is, like, dirt cheap. So I could, a lot of my friends could get, like, ultra drunk on maybe, like, a couple bucks. Wow, they have almost completely eaten all that grass. Gluttons. So let's just load the hay back up. I got plenty for a reason. I'll grow more grass. Can you grow grass in the winter? I assume not. Okay, alright. Gotta pet the livestock. Yeah, you know what? The grass probably isn't growing back because of winter. Well, as soon as spring rolls around, I'm just gonna immediately plant a ton. Okay. But, so, like, we could get drunk on very, very little money. It was awesome. Because, I mean, you're college students. And, like, okay, I don't know if you've ever been to a bar in the US, but, like, a beer is, like, $3-4. It's stupid. Grass dies in the winter, figured as much. So I'll have to replant it all. That's gonna get pricey. Oh, well. But, yeah, I can't believe we haven't gotten any batteries yet. Not like it matters too much, but still. But so, yeah, it would be like, it literally was just like a class activity to go to a bar and drink and draw the people there. And, poor Shell could never participate, which she didn't really care about, but the teacher definitely was, like, angry about it. And I felt kind of bad being kind of the middleman. It's like, so where's Shell? And I'm like, home. Why does she come to class? Smoking. And everybody, I don't know why, but, like, everybody in the study abroad group smoked. So everybody's just like, why the hell does that matter? It's just like, as a non-smoker, you people are disgusting. I can tolerate you. But boy, she cannot. Okay, let's see. So I got a lot of, like, other junk I can drop off here. Drop the earth crystals off, the wood off, these off. I can deal with not having these. Oh. Acorn. I'll just drop off the sprinkler. I'll do other things. Let's see. Yeah, $3 and tip your server. Yeah. Seriously. But, I could get, like, a glass of beer for maybe 50 cents. God, yeah. So here's something really awesome, just completely separate. But so, gelato is a very common thing over there. Now, presumably, you know what gelato is, but if you don't, gelato is it's a type of Italian ice cream. I think it's like Italian ice cream. I don't know. But for the most part, it's, like, super popular in Italy and is, like, mostly touted as an Italian thing. Let's see. There's nothing for me to do. Let's drop off the Never mind. Yes, we'll drop off the Gold Star cranberries. I'm only using regular cranberries for jam. But so, we could buy a whole thing of gelato for, who doesn't know about gelato? In fact, I actually had no idea what gelato was before the, before going on this trip. But so, we could go to a gelato place and get more ice cream than you normally would by going to, like, I assume most people watching this have gone to a place and, you know, bought ice cream. I don't even know where I'm going. We'll just go to 6. But, so, you know, presumably you guys have, like, gone and bought ice cream in a store or something like that. I personally don't, but that's just because my family is, like, the stingiest family in existence, which I'm totally okay with. But so, you know, once I just went into an ice cream store just to buy ice cream around here, and I was like, oh, that's like $6. I'm not gonna do that. I could get a whole, like, double scoop thing of gelato less than $1. over in Dubrovnik. Now, Dubrovnik it's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm. You know, 70 degrees, 80 degrees every day. There were a couple days that were like in the 90s. But, you know, you always had the sun on you. The weather was like super placid. And there was a breeze. But, you know, hot. And we'd often be in the sun drawing or just sitting around doing whatever. I want to say I had like... We were there for 3 months. I think I had 80 cones of ice cream plus over the entire trip. And it was awesome because they had like 30 different flavors. I think you can actually look these guys up if you look up like ice cream tricks or like Dubrovnik ice cream tricks or gelato tricks or whatever. Because these guys actually would do like I'm gonna call them cone acrobatics because they'd like hand them to you and then flip them around, toss the scoop up, and like do all sorts of like crazy nonsense that you would absolutely be petrified to see somebody doing with your ice cream, you know, before handing it to you. And this guy could, like, toss the scoop behind him and catch it with a cone. Which, I mean, really, it's kind of a banal trick, but for a person that's a gelato salesman, I don't know, you know, a person owning a gelato store, it was awesome, and it, like, really boosted the kind of, like, ambiance of it. And so I went there literally every day, and I think I lost 25 pounds while I was in Dubrovnik. I was really, really jealous. And if it weren't almost impossible and the internet weren't shit over there, I would actually consider moving back, because it was just that nice of an experience. But yeah, the concept of moving to, like, Europe for streaming seems like it would be a bad move in general. And also that place had a really weird economy and society and stuff. The food was nuts, though. God, I love the food over there. Burek. Oh, man. Okay, so we ate a lot of shit. It's a miracle I lost 25 pounds while I was there. I honestly have no idea how I did it. I guess I did a lot of walking because we didn't have much for transportation. Oh, because the public transportation was stupid. So, I don't know if you guys have been on an American, like a proper American public transportation system. If you're ever in the Boston area, public transportation around here is really good. Most other cities, utter shit. Like, it's terrible. You never want to take the public transportation in most places. But Boston has, like, a really good busing system and stuff like that. And I highly recommend it if you, like, visit and you just want to get around. Don't bother renting a car. Just use the subways and buses. Unless you're actually, like, going out far. Got boots. I guess I should leave the mine before 10. Sell them off. I don't want to carry them around with me. But so... the buses there were nice and pleasant, and then it got warmer and warmer, and the buses got fuller and fuller. Up until you were, face first into another man's armpit, who very much did not believe in deodorant, for the entire, 30-minute drive. Or you could walk home in 45 minutes, because the bus was, like, slow, the traffic was bad. This is like, imagine trying to fit double-lane traffic on a single-lane road. That's pretty much the entire way through. It was bad. Okay. New York City has decent subways. They're just crowded because New York City. Yeah, I've never actually been in New York City's, I've never actually been in New York City's subway line. I've been to New York City twice now, and I just walked. Because the streets are so, navigatable. I think it's actually pronounced navigable or something stupid like that. Texas has exactly 0 public transportation. Yeah. If we do actually end up in, Texas and Austin, I'm probably just gonna bike everywhere. I might actually buy one of those, child carts. Just so I could, like, transport groceries and stuff instead of trying to, like, carry them to a car and then drive through the traffic. Because not driving is, like, one of my top priorities in life. I just don't like doing it. It's a pain in the ass. I get car sick. I'm a 25-year-old man and I get car sick. It sucks. And it's like a non-stop thing. Like, I hop in a car, and it's like a 50-50 shot of either I'm going to be totally okay, or absolutely freaking miserable every time. Anyway, so I was talking about Croatia, ice cream tricks, hot. Oh, right. Yeah, neck deep in buses. Or face first into, men's armpits over there. I don't know. The Croatians are tall people, and I'm not short, but I was short enough to be armpit height for most people, women included, and shaving was optional, so I stank. I'd usually just, like, look at the bus, I'd see who's clown card, and unless it was, like, raining cats and dogs, I'd be like, alright, walking home, don't care. Hypothermia be damned. Sucked. But so, let's see, what's another... I got a lot of stories from Croatia just because, I mean, it was super eventful. God, I'm hungry now. I really want food. Oh, right, I was going to talk about burek. Burek is effectively a meat pastry. It's like a flavored ground beef in, like, spanakopita bun or whatever you want to call it. The, like, kind of crispy pastry outside. It varied a little bit. But that's the one I had that was, like, super good. And it was, like, this huge thing, and I'd buy it and I'd be full for the rest of the day. It was awesome. I'd also get, like, kebab, which is, like, sort of a kebab, but instead of, you know, like, the skewered-based kebab, it was, like, the kebab meat. So I guess closer to, a gyro. Or, hero? I don't actually know how you pronounce those things, but those were awesome. And those pretty much supplanted sandwiches for me for, like, a very long time. And I've actually had trouble having, like, a standard ham and cheese sandwich since. Because I just want a kebab. And I can't get it. It's very annoying, though. Let's see, what else is there? Let's see. Other dumb stories from Croatia. Is that Persian food you're talking about? Yes. More Turkish. But Persian is pretty close. So, the thing about Croatia is it used to be owned by, make it yourself then, fat ass. I can't. I literally, like, don't have the technology, the materials. Because it's like spiced lamb and something else. And you've got, like, this big rotisserie thing. It's, like, really hard. It's really hard to make for, like, what I've got. And my setup and whatnot. And meat is expensive. Like, I pretty much only can afford, like, pork shoulder. YouTube is not glamorously, YouTube does not pay well. Let me tell you. Oh, right, I was gonna leave. Well, let's bust these up, and then let's go sell those boots and stuff. It's on the whole... Yeah, it's like this big thing. Just buy one. You very much cannot. Yeah, it's a vertical rotisserie, and they shave it off with, like, an electric razor thing. Slow roasted forever, exactly. And, like, I've had it in the US, and it's bad. Buy some Hot Pockets. Wow. That is just depressing. But yeah, I love that stuff. There's also something called, like, the Taj Mahal, which totally wasn't a Taj Mahal. Or even related to, but it was super good, and I have no idea how to explain what it is. But, so... I ate a lot of cool stuff over there. What other dumb things were there? Not food related. Have you ever been to Rhode Island? Yeah, a couple of times. I mean, it's like a... I don't know, hour and a half drive from where I live. We usually go down to Rhode Island for biking, because my family enjoys biking along, like, rail trails and beaches and stuff. And we've pretty much visited all of them in Boston area. Okay. Hot Pockets, because fuck your colon. I used to eat Hot Pockets while playing D&D with friends, and then one day I looked at the health information for Hot Pockets and never had another one. If you like Hot Pockets and you want to keep eating Hot Pockets, don't look at that health information. You are going to be full of regret and Hot Pockets. Got a ton of iron there. Alright, whatever. Oh shit, that's a lot of wine. Okay, let's drop all these things off. Luckily, I've got a lot of time today. In Cali, it's amazing. But you have to find the hole-in-the-wall places. Yep. Yeah. The problem with Boston is kind of the same, but, like, I live on a mountain in the suburbs. So it's doubly impossible for me to generally get anywhere good. Which is really frustrating, because I love, like, cool ethnic foods and, like, hole-in-the-wall places. And honestly, Boston does not have many of them. They have a number, but it's such an expensive city. Most, like, hole-in-the-wall places fail almost immediately. Like, I've got my favorite Thai place, and I'm just expecting it's gonna fold sometime within the next year or so. Which makes me really sad, because it's so good. God, I want food. We're going to a play tomorrow, and, my parents are like, yeah, we can eat out. Let's go to, like, Burger King on the way. And I'm like, I would love not Burger King, but I guess I'm not going to object. Because, I mean, you're already bringing me to a play. Okay. How much money did we make from that wine? Yeah, worth it. Playing farming simulators does not help your appetite. Yeah, pretty much. I want Thai food now, damn you, Wander. Man, I want Thai food so bad. I might actually just walk down on Monday and treat myself for once. I almost never eat out, especially alone. But sometimes it's just nice to do so. I actually really like going and, like, finding weird places. Like, I visited San Francisco a couple years ago. And I just went from restaurant to restaurant, you know, for lunch and dinner, trying out as many different places as I could. And, like, different foods. Some was really bad. Some was really good. Okay, so we'll drop all these off. Now what do we do? We've got $70,000. Oh, right. I assume my first chicken coop is done. Yeah, so why don't we get, why don't we start... No. We're gonna wait for that one later. Settle for Chipotle. Actually, Chipotle is, fairly good. We had a really good comparable service, for my college, actually. That was just slightly better than Chipotle. But as far as, like, just a basic, like, Tex-Mex burrito type deal, Chipotle actually ranks pretty highly up there, in my opinion. I'm sure there are better, but I have a hard time actually finding places that are actually as good or better than Chipotle. Moe's was pretty good. Animals are easily the shittiest way to make money in the game. I know, but it's nice having them anyway. Just because it feels weird not. Okay, let's pet all of them. Taco Bell. I actually have only had Taco Bell 3 times in my life. I should probably have it more often just because it's fucking good. But, yeah, I've only ever eaten Taco Bell very occasionally. I'd love to eat more of it. When I visited Bird, we went to a Taco Bell, and Lady Bird bought, like, 10, 20 things. It was kind of silly. And then proceeded for the rest of the week that I was there. She ate Taco Bell while I raided her fridge for, like, other stuff that I could scrounge. It was bad. Because, you know, Bird and Lady Bird live on a pretty tight budget, honestly, and I can't fault them for that. But it did mean that, like, while I was there, I was like, huh, alright, so for today's meal, I'm going to have peanut butter and jelly and barbecue chips. Yay! It wasn't actually as bad as I make it sound, but, like, it was definitely... I hate being a guest for people. I hate, like, visiting people and not knowing what the hell to do as far as, like, feeding myself. Because both Bird and Lady Bird were off, for people that don't know, I visited them 2 weeks ago now. It was, pretty fun, actually. But so, I was visiting them for MagFest, but I was there for a week. And Bird is a student, and Lady Bird works full-time. Oh, shit, the festival's being set up. I can't get my axe back! Oh, alright, what do I want to do then? I got a bunch of wood. We could probably go up to the carpenter lady and have her do some other things. But yeah, so I was visiting them, and I had nothing better to do during the day, so they just left me on my own. Which is actually pretty cool. You know, just because I could laze about, record some things, hang out, do whatever. But since Bird was a student and Lady Bird worked full-time, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of, like, food around the house. There kind of was. There were, like, ingredients. And there was, like, week-old spaghetti. I really don't like spaghetti. I don't know what it is about spaghetti sauce, but except for on pizza, I hate spaghetti. And spaghetti sauce. Okay, so upgrade house. I do not have enough hardwood. Farm buildings. So we can't do big barn, can't do that. We could upgrade the other coop. I don't have enough quartz. I could get another silo. Have no use for a well. Comes with an incubator. Ah, there's the auto feed system. Yeah, but I'm short on wood. And we can't get our axe back. Ah! Alright, whatever. Taco Bell should give you in your order a barf bag so you can reuse it. Or just use the bag. But, I don't know, I've had nothing but good experiences with Taco Bell. Honestly. It's also, I don't know, every once in a while I'll just, like, go to a place and it'll be a completely, like, unique flavor. And for whatever reason, Taco Bell qualifies. I go to, like, legit Tex-Mex places and I actually feel kind of bad. Because most of the time they're just bad. Alright, where do we want to go? Fuck it, let's just go to the bottom level. Let's murder some fucks. Really need to cut down on that language, honestly. Hey, mushrooms! I don't know. I guess part of the reason why I'm, like, so open-minded for, like, fast food and other stuff. I don't eat fast food. I guess I was making fun of, going out to eat Burger King tomorrow. But, like, I eat out maybe once every 2 months. And it's very rarely somewhere... Like, it's every time is different. So... I don't actually remember the last time I was at, like, a McDonald's. It was probably on a road trip several years ago. Taco Bell I've only been to, like, 3 times. I've only been to a Chipotle 3 times. And that's when I was working and my coworkers would go across the road. But that was, like, the extent of it. And so, like, for me, I'm totally gung-ho about, like... foods that most people just don't like or make fun of because it's just like, this is a new experience for me. I'm experiencing good and delicious things. And the reality is, like, it's just utter shit. But I'm just so willing because, hell yeah, new stuff. Ah, goddamn. Oh, did somebody say it was bad o'clock? Because, boy, it is time to leave. I have, like, zero desire to fight bats. At this point, I'm just doing this because what else do I do today? Cook your own meals. Red hot sauce and teriyaki mixed with peanut butter. Yeah, actually. I do that. I do that a fair amount. There's some, like, really good home cooking stuff. Like, that's part of the reason why we never eat out. I actually don't remember the... No. I do remember the last time I ate out at an American, like, restaurant. And it was with, Shell's family, because they don't, Shell's grandmother hates, like, ethnic food. For the most part. So she won't eat Indian food, she won't eat, Thai, she won't eat, like, most of that stuff. So, we went to, was it, oh yeah, they gave me an Outback Steakhouse, which... I mean, technically you could claim it's supposed to be like Australian, but that's about as American cuisine as you can get there. Which is really bleak and depressing. But so, they gave me an Outback Steakhouse gift card for my birthday, just as I was leaving. But we had just been to Outback Steakhouse, like, a couple days before. And so I just ended up giving it to Shell's little brother, because fuck that. But, it was just bland food. I think I got, like, a steak. And it was dry. I asked for, like, rare. And it was dry, and it was just burnt. And I couldn't taste it. I was like, this is why I don't eat out at, like, American food. Australian does not equal Outback Steakhouse. At some point, I want to go to Australia and have, like, legit Australian, presumably barbecue. I actually don't know what's traditional Australian food. I should probably look that sort of thing up, but still. I'll just eat the white algae. What time is it? It's only 3:14. Okay. Because, I don't know, it's kind of my, like, personal mission in life to have one good meal from every ethnic, like, background. And, like, get, like, a really informed opinion on it all. But I want to do it, like, in the country. If you ever want to come, he'll give me a tour. Yeah! No, that's one of the things I really want to do is actually, like, kind of plan ahead. So, like, I'm going to be in this city on this day, and I'm going to be up for hanging out with fans. Please come meet me. I should have done it when we were in, Toronto, but, like, I just didn't have the time. All these mushrooms are taking up so much space in my inventory. I don't like it. What can I get rid of? Oh, let's eat the wild plum. It's useless. But yeah, I don't know. I love food. I want to go to Thailand too. Like I'd love to go to Thailand and have like legit Thai. I'm probably gonna burn my tongue off, unfortunately, because Thai food is hella spicy from what I know and remember. But still, I guess we'll eat the other plum. But, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of my personal mission. I'm not even that gluttonous. I just really like flavor. Because, so I can't smell stuff, but I can taste stuff pretty well. To the point where it's actually kind of a problem. This is why I don't like bitter things for the most part. But, like, I love trying out, like, new flavors and stuff. And then I like trying to mimic them. So, I've probably talked about this before, but if you guys have ever heard of, like, khao soy is absolutely delicious. That's actually, I think, my fastest mine run I've ever had. But khao soy was absolutely amazing. And I went home and pretty much one for one duplicated it on my first try. I'm still really proud of myself for it, because it's so goddamn good. And I'm just going to drop off all the gold star stuff. I don't think we have any use for it. Silver star. I don't even know if we need the mushrooms. Drop off the topaz, the jade, the emeralds, the ruby. There are uses for them, but for the most part it's utter garbage. I think the solar stuff's still good, though. Eggplant we don't need. In fact, I don't even think we need the regular mushrooms either. Void essence we need. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to think of other places I want to go to. Part of the reason why I want to go to Texas is because Texan food is actually pretty unique comparatively for the rest of the country. I'd also love to have like a legit Cajun Cajun food at some point, because I haven't. Let's see, what else is there? I don't know, there's a lot of different foods that I want to try in life. And I'd say it's bad, but honestly, I don't know. There are worse aspirations than wanting to try everything at least once. Let's see, anything else here? No. Oh, right. I was gonna tell more Croatia stories, just because... What else do we do while we wait for time to pass? So when we were in Croatia, I don't know, Croatia is kind of a funny country. I really should eat that strange bun at some point, honestly. But I haven't been... Have I tried Vegemite? Ugh. I've tried Vegemite. I regretted it. That is either an acquired taste or somehow genetic that you guys like that stuff. But I cannot stand it. I can stand most things, but... My tongue just feels bad thinking about it. Watch me get some more sunflower seeds from this. Nope, just the sunflower. Alright. Yeah, my dad went to a business meeting in Australia, came back with a whole jar of Vegemite, and he's like, yeah! Here you go! Nope. No. But, so, yeah, Croatia story. So we were in Croatia, and Croatia was kind of a weird country. They didn't have... They don't have environmental protection agency or anything like that. But so... Like, for the most part, it's super benign and, like, not an issue. But every once in a while, something, like, weird will happen that every single person in Croatia is totally cool with. But every person not from Croatia is like, why? You know, who thinks this is reasonable? So, the example I'm going to work with here is we went on a trip. Actually, I guess this follows up the story with the incredibly hot bus ride. From like the other night. But so we went to we went to Zagreb, and then we came back. And then the rainy season started, and it torrentially poured for months. Not months, for like a week, 2. It was a long time. Yeah, this is totally where you get to the secret forest, but I need the better axe to chop down that thing. I figured as much. But yeah, so we come back from Zagreb, and I guess I came back from Budapest. But whatever, we're back. Rainy season starts. No biggie, right? Well, interesting thing about Dubrovnik is they had a landfill nearby. The landfill was above the water table, which is a very good thing to do. If you don't know what a water table is, it's effectively the standard level for groundwater to sit at. And so that's how you get like swamps and stuff generally, because that's where the water collects, and you know, lakes and whatever. And so depending on, you know, how dry the environment is, it's going to go up and down. I'm going to continue this after Spirit's Eve. Hi, dude. Have you had a productive fall? But, Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. Eek. I'm too scared. We can get another rare crow. Let's get the blueprint for making a jack-o'-lantern. And we might as well buy a jack-o'-lantern. I got so much money I can waste it on anything. Don't get too close to the cage. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? Hi. Sorry, mouthful of blackberries. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. Vincent's upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. Do you like jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. Yeah, I gave you the pumpkin for it. Good evening, dude. Have you ventured in the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. Mother won't let me go into the maze. I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. Why, hello, dude. It's chilly, isn't it? Should probably see if any of these guys have repeat sayings. They don't. I haven't seen Maru in hours. Hope she's alright. Oh, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. One of my iridium-infused maces should make quick work of these things. Oh, he has something else to say. It's pretty cool, though. Yeah. So where's this maze? Wait, they, like, hedged in the entire eating area. Oh, wait, what? No. Maze. Oh, it's up here. This is neat. I think I've already been this way. No, wait. I'm lost. You're right near the exit! Oh, you found me. Well, the truth is, I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. Okay, there's nothing around here. Okay, so let's get back to story time, interrupted by talking to people. Ooh, look, grabby hands. Watch them actually be like legit zombie hands, and it's just like, The vapor from this cauldron, it's making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. I like the chicken-footed house. That's adorable. Alright, so, in Dubrovnik, the landfill is above the water table, except for during the rainy season, at which point the landfill goes directly below the water table. Becomes a problem. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? There's gotta be some secret around here. I actually have no idea how to get to the secret either. The maze has a reward. I presume it's in the secret spot or something. Strawberries are a legume. I really should look that up at some point. I can't go on. Spiders. Okay, but, so when the water table rises, whatever, effectively the entire local water system, becomes poisonous. So, fresh water, drinking fountains, hi. Well, I found the secret. Let's go talk to this guy and then we'll go through. That's odd. It's just a dead end up ahead. Oh, ye of little faith. Okay. But, so effectively everything becomes super poisonous and whatnot. Oh, what? Hi. Oh, this is neat. Oh, that's a treasure chest there. I like that. I got a golden pumpkin. Cool. You received a golden pumpkin. I should see if I can farm more of those or something like that. But anyway, so... Oh, you gotta go around some kind of impediment. I don't actually remember this being here normally. Then again, this is where the park usually is, so I don't really pay a whole lot of attention. Okay. But so effectively all the drinking water became toxic. So any water that you cook with, any water from a water fountain, and most of the Croatian residents knew about this and bought their own water ahead of time. Now, two things happened here. One, we're out of town, so we come back and it's raining. Whatever. Keep the gold fruits for the soup festival. Good to know. Okay. I was gonna see if I could get seeds out of them. But so all the water became toxic, and so while we're on the trip, everybody starts buying the water. We get back, we don't know about it, everybody drinks the water. Except for me. I drank milk, because I only drink milk, because I don't know, I'm picky. Let's see, let's talk to him again. That strange man who lives in the tower set it up all by himself. He wouldn't let anyone near it while he was working on it. That's adorable. I don't think I have anybody else to talk to, so I think we're done.